Alright, here we go. I had a friend gift this game to me on Steam, and he said, hey Josh, this is the greatest game of all time. This is the greatest game I have ever played. And then I never played it, and I feel really bad about that, so I gotta make amends. And today we are gonna make amends. Don't leave a mess this time. Eat the ice cream inside your room. Okay. I'm not a rocket scientist, and I have also never performed surgery on a rocket, but I think I'm gonna make a mess. Oh, I am fighting a big friend. And I don't want to be fighting this big friend. I wish it didn't have to be this way. I think this game gives you more options in the way to approach things. There's a thing where I walked in, and then he was like, hey, you gotta... It's alive. Every time I try to talk about how good this game is, I get interrupted by, help. A boss fight? The bosses are really cool, by the way. I don't know if I showed the earlier clip where I was talking about how cool the boss is, but like the bosses are... Get me out! Best moments are when it's raining outside and we're in a nice hot bath. I can forget about the whole world in here. Hey, I'm gonna take a nap for a while. Time to zone off completely. Zzz. I like this game so much.
Ow! Why would you do that? Why would you stop that? You smudged my glasses.
He smudged your glasses.
Well, that wasn't very nice. Piccolo, I'm gonna forgive you this one time, but if you hit me again, then
I'm gonna get my in your drink.
hitting my face is one thing, but messing with a man's drink is another.
Ah, okay, so what's your name? Blah, Moo, Fnac, Ram, Kna. This is how I name all my characters in video games. You just kind of make noises with your mouth until a word comes up. We'll start with Muko Brad Kreeft. Ah, okay, nice to meet you, Muko Brad Kreeft. That is a masterpiece of a Josh name right there. So I don't know if I ever even made this clear, but the entire point of the game is to find a home, right? And recently I was in Popo City, but that city was big lame-o vibes because everybody was concerned about productivity and were slaves to the capitalist hogs. So now we're here. So that, yeah. Okay, so the way that this game is all centered around is like these film strips. You can show the film strips to different races, and I'm hoping that potentially it's going to give me a different perspective because everybody's like, oh, the Wums are the superior race, and you know, all that garbage. And I want the Fnackers to be like, oh, you know, like, the Wums are kind of trash because they're full of themselves and believe in capitalism. The first steps on this planet were set by 4 different races. We'll start with the ugly Wums. Thank you. Apparently the most intelligent kind, maybe if you don't count the other races. They're also lacking in abilities, even without any special kills. Blah blah. What kind of propaganda is this? Oh my god, this is exactly what I wanted. Fnackers were known for their ability to throw up rocks. Amazing. They were very brave and didn't want to share the word. Oh. Something I was thinking about earlier was how much this game reminds me of one of my favorite games of all time, and that is Majora's Mask, because it's like, you got a lot of really... like things that should be simple. Like, for example, you gotta go into the Lon ranch and you gotta save the cows or whatever, right? But then aliens show up and it's like, oh, wait a minute, why am I doing this? You don't ask questions, you just are like, hey, there's this floating giant head here that looks like a drawing that my friend would do, and you just gotta accept that, and it's interesting and it's fun and it's really well written. And also there's a lot of like time-based events and people like go about doing their daily things, and it's just such a good game. And please read The Way of the House Husbands, a really good manga. Also, it's on Netflix. If any of you guys out there have a video game code that you would like me to review on Steam or on the Switch, please send it to me at this Twitter thing. DM me on Twitter, please. If you have any random games you want me to play, I will play them and I will review them. Thank you, bye. Stick around for some extra weirdness at the end of the video. Bye. Hi, Clark. How you doing? I'm actually recording. Instead of streaming, it's like, not live.
I do understand the concept of pre-recording a video.
Well, that's good.
I hope this makes the cut.
This will make the cut, absolutely. Aw.
Please edit it. Please edit it out.
I don't want to edit it out now
Please
that you're
edit. No, please edit it out.
I'll edit it out.
Don't embarrass me.
I'm not gonna embarrass you. Don't worry.
Hey, I saw you looking at the camera. Don't embarrass me.
I won't embarrass you. When have I ever embarrassed you?
Actually, that's a good point. You don't normally embarrass me.
I like the way of the house husband, but I like Wuppo more. That's not going in the video. Maybe it will go in the video, I don't know.